Good morning, afternoonish people. Yeah, I started smoking again. It's been a stressful year. Oh, I gotta put you guys down for a minute. It's cold out today. As y'all see, I got a new coat. Thank you to my sister Kathleen from Kathleen and Family. She had bought this coat and I don't think she wore it yet, so she gave it to me. So, thank you, Kathleen. You have perfect timing on giving me coats because my zipper broke on my other one, my black and white one. And we finally have a viewer. Hello. Let's see. I am actually recording on my phone. Not really recording, but I'm on my phone. So, but, so I just really want to give you guys some advice on relationships. I know some people are probably thinking, mostly my haters, they probably are thinking, you're not the right person to give advice, blah, 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 blah. Well, I could maybe tell you guys from my experience what to do, what not to do, what you should do, what you shouldn't do, so on. So I'm gonna pick up my phone, excuse me, and share this on Facebook. Maybe. There's my dad. It ain't gonna let me share on my Facebook like page, so I'm gonna share it on Twitter. Maybe. No, I cannot. Because I don't have Twitter on my phone anymore. I took it off because it was taking up so much room. I'll change the thumbnail when I get done with my live feed today. So, share the video, subscribe if you're new, like the video. Man, my hair's kind of frizzy. Dude, my son headbutted me yesterday. Right there. And brushing my hair today was like, oh, it hurt. Do I have a bruise? God, it hurts so bad. Somebody's calling me. I don't know this number. Hello? Health insurance.
Press 5 to be placed on our do not call list. Your request to be removed from our call list will be fulfilled immediately.
Goodbye. Okay, so I get the most oddful, I don't know, weird phone calls. Like the other day I had one. Somebody was like, "Hi, you have randomly been selected due to your phone number being put in our system to help pay for your student loans." Excuse me? Um, I have not been to college in 9 years. I don't have student loans. I was given a grant, like a financial aid grant. So yeah, you guys could stop calling me. And they won't. They keep calling me like every couple days. Aggravates me. So, if you're probably wondering what am I standing my phone on? My coffee. It's caramel flavored. Love the caramel. It's my new addiction. French vanilla, the vanilla actually was my main addiction. But I tried the caramel one and I'm addicted, so that's my new fave. And I've been drinking a lot of it. So, the Mitchell Family Talk show is live. For Christmas, there is just one thing I need. I don't care about the presents. the Christmas tree. I won't even hang my stocking. Anyways, so that was my notification for the Mitchell family going live. So, I'm not gonna make this a really like super long video because I know it's the weekend and everybody's got something to do. So yeah, I had that matte lip gloss on today, and I like rubbed and rubbed and rubbed to get it off because it was super dark. I tried the I think it was the middle one. It's like the second darkest, and it was super dark. It looked good on me, but it didn't go with my outfit. So I was like, no, and I had to rub forever to get that off, ever to get that thing off. Like, and it hurt. Like I had it down right here where my lip line is. I had it there, and it was like, ah. So yeah, soap, hot soapy water on a rag does not really help that much. So yeah, it was painful for a little bit. That's why my lips are a little red. I don't know if you could see it, but I could, well, a little bit there, there. And it's cold today, and it's already like noon, and it's supposed to be like 52 degrees today, so somewhat decent. Anyways, so getting way off topic here. My video is specifically made to give out relationship advice. Okay, that is what today's video is supposed to be based on. So, um, I it's been bugging me because I have seen a lot through friends and family of mine, um, not naming names for respect and privacy of them, but over the years, even I've done it. You know, you go into a new relationship and you bring whatever from your previous relationship into your new relationship. You know, the the trust issues, the accusations that you did on your ex, you know, and this ain't just for men and women, or men or women, it's for both men and women. Okay, let's get that out there. That is a big giant no. Like, don't treat your new boyfriend or girlfriend, you know, whoever you're with now, don't treat them how you used to treat your ex. It's not fair to them, it's not right to them. Like, if you had major trust issues with your ex and you had every single right to have those trust issues, and you've seen the signs of like cheating, or if they abuse you in different ways, and you you were so hurt by that that you argued with them and brought that up, you know, over and over, like it's a bad grudge. Like, that's a no. You leave that with them. Leave it in the past. You don't use that. Don't do that shit with your new significant other. It's not fair to them. You know, I don't care how long you guys been together. I don't care if it's a new relationship or you've been together for a while. You still don't do that. It's wrong. Um, so treat it as a fresh start relationship, like a new relationship. You keep it that way. You know, you do whatever it was that you did to get that person interested in you, even if it was just being yourself, your sweet self, and all the arguments and stuff you didn't really do. Like, don't freaking do that. Don't start, you know, the arguments and stuff. Don't talk to them. If you got a problem with something that they're doing, or you go talk to them, you know. And if you feel like that they're treating you like one of their exes, like, you know, just talk to them about it. But like, hey, look, I'm not your fucking ex. Okay? I could be the best damn thing. You know, I could be that one person for you. And you're fucking this up for yourself. Like, you're screwing yourself by treating me like I'm one of your ex, and I'm not. Like, don't just talk to him about it. Don't argue. Don't cuss him out. Don't call him names. Don't bully, belittle. None of that. Okay, don't. I used to do that. You know, I would get in a new relationship, and they would treat me like I was one of their ex. You know, like he was still with his ex. You know, and I'm like, look, I'm not your ex. I've not done anything wrong to you. Don't treat me like that. Don't lie to me. Don't keep secrets from me. You know, don't pick fights and this and that and the other with me. Like, don't. It's wrong. It's stupid. Don't. Because you keep doing that, I'm gonna leave. And I would pick fucking fights. You know, instead of just talking to him, I'd cuss him out. I would call him every name in the book. You know, and guess what? Single. You know. So I'm putting my cigarette out right now. Sorry. Um. So I don't let her put it back in my box. So, anyways, so that's something you guys should do. Is if you have a problem with your significant other, go talk to them calmly. Don't yell. Don't get physical. Don't be abusive in any way, shape, or form. Don't physically abuse it, mental, emotionally. Don't do that. Just don't. There is something on my glasses and it's bugging me. Like, you just don't do that. It's not fair. Like I said, it's not fair. It's not right to do that. And clean them. Um, another thing is if you guys ever get into an argument and you feel like it's getting too much, maybe for them or yourself or both, just say, hey, I'm going to walk away, I'm going to calm down, and then later on when we're both level headed and we're able to actually sit down and talk and communicate and work through this, then we'll do that. And then you do that. You guys walk away, you calm down, come back, sit down, and talk. You say what you need to say, but in a right way without cussing and calling them names and stuff like that. And you just say, this is what's bothering me. You're doing this to me. I don't like it. It doesn't make me happy. It's not helping our relationship, and it's got to stop. And then they can voice their opinions and stuff. And if they get heated at you, then you say, look, we are supposed to be talking about this, not arguing. And anytime there's what I call a dispute, arguments, and there's cussing and stuff involved, and there's kids around, don't do that. Not in front of kids. It's emotionally going to scar the kids. So do not do that. Now, if you're in a physical abusive relationship and you don't want to be with that person anymore because of that, and they're wanting you to stay but you want to leave, guess what? For your safety, and like I said, if kids are involved, for their safety, get out. Get away from that person because it's going to really scar them kids. And if these kids see somebody, your loved one, your significant other, beating on you and calling you names, cussing you out and everything, they're going to grow up thinking that that's okay. And that's what they should do when they're older. And they're going to become that way. They're going to be able to have that mindset that it's okay to hit their significant other and then say, I love you, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it again. And then they'll do it again. Then they're going to cuss them out. They're going to call them names and stuff like that because that's what they're used to. That's what they saw. So that's the only thing they know. That's what they're going to do. They're going to mock that. So don't be that way at all, especially in front of children. It's not right. So, there's something else. Oh, um, don't go against each other. If you have plans, if you have plans to go do something or to do something together with the kids, or if there's no kids involved with together, and you cancel or reschedule those plans, don't keep doing that. It's not healthy. It's not right. You know. Um, Now, if there's an emergency, life and death situation, I can understand. Go ahead. You reschedule. You put it off. Cancel it, and so you guys can sit down and reschedule your date night or whatever. You know. But if you have to cancel it or reschedule, don't start an argument. I've done that. I have started so many fights with my exes because they've canceled plans or they just didn't follow through with it and didn't talk to me about it, and I got really pissed off and I've started an argument, you know, and it didn't get me anywhere. So speaking from my experience, don't do that. Okay? Let's see, what else can I talk about here? I need to drink my coffee, so um pick you guys back up. So our street's been kind of busy today. Ugh. Oh, gosh, I love this stuff. Okay. Let's see what else can I bring up to you guys. Okay. Another thing that's helpful with your relationship with your significant other is if your significant other has been at work all day or has a really hard job, do not make them instantly when they come home from work. Do not make them instantly having to cook or clean for you or your family or for you guys, for both of you. Don't do that. They've been on their feet, or they've had a hard day at work, you know, make them up a snack or a sandwich or a quick meal, and have them sit down, get them a beer or wine, or if they don't drink, then get them, a pop, soda or something. Um, and let them relax a few minutes, if they just want to come in and sit down and watch a movie real quick or get caught up on a show for a few minutes. Let them do it. They've been at work. They've had a rough day. They're tired. They're sore, I'm sure, you know. So let them relax a little before you make them work or do that parenting thing. I mean, they could still do the parenting thing, like spend time with the kids, let them play toys and stuff with the kids, or video games, or watch movies with the kids, something. Um, Now, if you both have been at work all day, and you both, I'm sure, are tired and stuff, come together, sit down, take a break, get takeout, or order food in if you don't want to cook, and watch a movie, play board games, card games, spend time with the kids, you know, take a hot bubble bath together, whatever it takes for you guys to relax and enjoy the time together. Do it. You know, it's not fun being the one coming home from work and then having to do work. When you get home, because that significant other who is a stay-at-home parent did nothing per se. I've been through it with my soon-to-be ex-husband. When I worked at the nursing home, I picked up extra hours. I would come home, the house is trashed, dishes aren't done, nothing's done, kids still in a dirty diaper, so I would have to do everything that they didn't do, and it wasn't fair to me. I wanted to relax. So don't ever do that to your significant other, because that's a big giant no-no. Now, if you guys work from home, take turns doing things, like one morning you go make breakfast, you have everything ready, Hi, Alicia. Thank you for watching my live feed. So you make breakfast one morning, and then they make lunch, and then you guys can come together and make dinner and spend time with the kids and so forth if there's kids involved. And then the next day, they can make breakfast, you can do lunch, and then you guys come together and make dinner or order takeout or whatever. I'm doing good. How are you? So, yeah, do stuff like that. It's the little things that matter the most. And another thing that I have learned from my previous marriages and relationships is, you know what? It doesn't matter if you guys have an argument or a disagreement on something. It's the let's chill. Let's take a step back. The babies are good. Babies are so good. Bentley is like growing like a freaking weed man. He's like 16 pounds and almost 30 inches long. He's big for 4 months. Um, like I was saying, what was I saying? Sorry, I'm having a brain fart moment. Oh, come back and talk things out, and it's these moments of, I'm sorry, I was wrong for this or that, you know, even if they don't apologize for the shit that they were wrong for, just let it go. Life is too short for the drama and the grudges. It's way too short for that. So, you talk things out. Come back together and talk. Okay? And you basically don't bring it up after you guys are done. And you come with an agreement on whatever it was that you guys argued about. You come to an agreement not to do certain things, not to say certain things. Keep it that way. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you. Share the video, by the way, if you don't mind, please. Love you. Thanks. So, it's the the things that matter most, especially during an argument or disagreement, is you guys come back, you talk it out, you come to an agreement on what's okay and what's not okay, and you forgive them, forgive yourself, and learn from it. And then you make a kiss and make up, and you go about your day. Don't let that linger all on you all day or evening, because it's not healthy. Okay, so it's I look at it as a learning experience. Okay, anytime you guys have a disagreement, a dispute, whatever, it's a learning experience to get to know each other and to be on the right page. Because usually the arguments and stuff is a way of getting off of the same page that you guys should be on. And you don't want to do that. You want to stay on that same page in order for the relationships, marriages, and so forth to work. Okay? You gotta have agreements on how things are gonna be. You gotta have agreements on how to raise the child or children if you guys end up having any or if they're involved. Because any one thing that happens and you slip up, it can knock you guys off of that page that you guys need to be on together. You can't, one person can't be on this page in this chapter, and your significant other can be on this page in the back of the book, per se, in that chapter. It's not going to work. You guys are colliding. You're going to headbutt. You're going to not be on that right page, and you guys are going to be a hot mess. And it's just going to make your relationship even harder for you to be together and be happy and be in love and be loved and to love each other. It's going to be a lot harder. So that's a big giant no. Like, make sure you guys are on the right page when it comes to every little thing. Like I said, parenting, how to raise your children, schools, how to handle certain situations, any type of disagreements you guys have, you guys got to talk it out, forgive, Say your sorries. I love you. Kiss, make up, have sex, make up. If you guys are married, and go from there. And don't let that linger on your date. Why? Because it's not healthy. Why is it not healthy? If you let that linger on you, over your head, it's going to stress you out. It's going to upset you. And you're going to end up causing another argument without even knowing it. And then you're going to be like, why did we start this? What was this argument about? Like, why did I do this? Or, you know, what was the point of that? What's the point of that argument that we just had after we just got over this little argument? That's why you should not let that stuff linger. That's why you should just talk about things, talk about your arguments, talk about what was wrong, what was right, what was okay, what was not okay. Fix that, work on that, close that chapter, and move on to the next and let it go. Otherwise, like I said, you're just going to be miserable. And it's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for that significant other of yours. And it's not healthy for your relationship. Sorry, I keep looking that way. It helps me think when I look in odd directions. So, I really do hope you guys take in my advice and my experiences and you learn from them. I know everybody is going to live it and learn it, but my big thing about this video was to basically get it out there to help people out so they don't make the same mistakes that I've done, you know. And the one thing I have done also that I do regret is with my daughter's dad. At the end of our relationship, I did him so wrong. How I broke it off with him, how I broke up with him. It was in the heat of me being pissed off at him, and I left him, moved out, and I ended up living with a friend of mine who I ended up dating and then getting engaged to in a matter of like a couple of months. And I known the guy for 2 years. Oh my gosh, just went live. And I think my cigarette went out. Anyways, so I don't think I ever got the chance or the gut to even apologize to him for all the stupid stuff that I've done, all the stupid stuff that I've said to him, all the things that I've, threw, like, verbally words that I threw at him and I've hurt him, and most of the reasoning for doing that was because he's hurt me and that wasn't fair at all, especially for the kids because they've seen it. And, I feel really bad for it. And, if he's watching, I don't know if he watches my videos, but I'm really, really sorry. Like, I am. And I hope that we can be on good terms for the sake of our daughter. We're starting to, and I'm happy because I want to do that for her. Yes, I am hurt still by certain things that he's done to me, but I'm letting it go. I gotta go. I think that's my kid screaming. So that is it. Take my advice, guys, and think things through before you say or do anything. Otherwise, you're gonna really, really regret it. I love you guys. Live life to the fullest because life is short and so am I. Bye.